Can you tell us your name, what party you're standing for, and what constituency you're standing in?
I'm Jim Allister, I'm leader of TUV, and I'm standing in Northampton.
What's your favourite food type?
Oh, too many, but I think it's hard to go past a tender steak.
And tell us something that people might not know about you.
Oh, I don't know, I'm a bit of a besotted granda, which may come as a surprise to some.
And what would the title of your own biography be?
That's tricky. From here to there and back.
In a sentence, why did you become a politician?
Well, I suppose I got interested in politics when I went to Queen's University. I got into student politics, eventually ended up running for president of the union and all sorts of things. And it was a highly politicised time in the early 70s, so it was hard not to notice and to get involved, and I suppose the gradually I got sucked into that process.
Should 16-year-olds be allowed to vote?
I don't think so. I understand the argument, but I think that one does need a bit more general maturity now. Not all 18s, not all 30-year-olds are adequately mature, some might say, but I think that 18's about right.
Turnout's fallen from 70% about 20 years ago down to close to 50%. Is that a concern, and if so, what can we do about it?
Well, it's a direct consequence, I believe, of the absurd system we have, whereby, unlike anywhere else in the world, we're not allowed to change our government. Because of mandatory coalition, parties, if they hold a handful of seats, are automatically entitled to be in government. Everywhere else in the world, who is in government lies with the discretion of the people. In Northern Ireland, it lies with the discretion of the parties as to whether or not they go into government. So if you say to an electorate, yes, you can have an election, but by the way, you can't vote a party out of government. You can't change your government. I don't think anyone should be surprised that more and more people will say, what's the point?
And what do you think then? Is that maybe this is it? Is the most pressing issue for Northern Ireland?
Well, I think that is the most long-term pressing issue in terms of getting a system of government that works. Because you have to empower the people, and you have to allow the people the discretion of who's in their government and who isn't. And as long as you try to suppress that, and then not only are you treating the people with contempt, but you are, in fact, setting up a system that can never and will never work, as we've had amply demonstrated to us.